talking about, say, someone not being there for Christmas, right? So it's just like I said, you just believe in your thoughts if you think you really miss them and want them to be there.
Yes. Because can you not, instead of that, just love them?
Yeah, because then you're not making it about you.
I just have a question for you.
Okay.
In any moment, do you have the choice to miss or love? Like in the moment that you're experiencing so-called loss of something, can you instead experience love of it?
Absolutely.
Okay. So if you can, there's no have tos, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is not a fundamental thing you have to miss, lose, suffer, right? There's no such law, right?
Yeah.
So since you can, which is better? Since you can choose, which is better?
To love, of course. It's like you could play pretend with yourself, like, you're saying I'm sending love to that person, but really underneath you're really missing them. Yeah.
Can you do two things at once? Can you love and miss at the exact same time?
No, you can't. Yeah.
No, you can't. So is there any underneath here?
No, you're either doing one or the other. Okay.
Yes, you're doing one or the other. If you can do either, and you can, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then how would one be playing pretend? How is one more real?
Yeah, good point. It isn't, of course.
It isn't. Yeah. If, how is one more real if you were to try and answer, if someone really wanted to try and cling to that idea, they would say, but they are not here. The body, they're not here, right?
Yes, yes.
So this idea that people can cling to is the excuse they give to suffer, loss, or missing, okay? I would ask you, what's the truth of it? Is the fact that they are not here require you to suffer? For example, if someone, who usually is in your house because they live with you, they go out to the store, they're not here. I have to suffer because they're not here.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that what happens? Do you suffer because they're not here?
No.
We never suffer because someone's not here. We're suffering the story behind it, or that what we really mean is what? They're not here doesn't matter. So what do we really mean when we say, but I have to miss them because they're not here? What do we really,
I'm alone.
Yeah, I'm alone, or there's so many of them. See, it means something, doesn't it? It means what?
It means something about me, right?
Yeah. It can mean something about you.
Yeah, that I'm being treated badly, or
what else? Let's look at it all. Bring it all to the light of wisdom here.
I'm feeling sad.
Yeah, because it means
it maybe means that I failed. I failed.
Yeah.
Okay, that I failed.
Yeah.
That I made a mistake, right? That
I made a mistake.
I did something wrong. Yeah.
I did something wrong.
Or that they failed me, right?
Yes. Yes.
The other way around.
They failed me. So you can see certain people will have certain movies running that other people won't. It's got a lot of, I failed. I made a mistake. I did something wrong. This becomes self-directed. The content of mind again is self-directed, right? And this is where suffering is at its worst. Okay, at its absolute worst when it strikes at I, me, my identity. And then when they did something, it means they are bad. It means they something that's bad too, right? But when it becomes I, it becomes terrible. When it becomes they, you want to control them. You want to stop them. You want to do something about them. You want to do something to them. When it becomes about me, if it goes bad enough, you may come to, I don't need to be here. I shouldn't be here. I don't want to be here. And it can come to a thought of suicide too. If you don't know it's in your head, you think it's actually them and you want to try and change them and you try and control them and manipulate and do things and you have a strategy and behavior. And we do this. I think everybody's done this until you realize this is completely futile. I can't control anybody. It doesn't work. And I'm not happy trying to do it. But I have seen people then turn on themselves. And when that happens, it can be very hard to get out of that without help. This is just the content of mind again. All psychologists, self-help, all these people, even most spiritualities, they're trying to help you with the level of content of mind. They're trying to change your mind, the content in your mind. And that'll just keep you dreaming all the time. You're still dreaming, the mind. But when you realize what the mind is and how you're doing it, and you quit doing it, it doesn't matter what content was in the mind. It's over. You're free of the mind itself. That's where I want you to go.